All right, so one of the great things about living in Utah is that UTVs are actually street legal. But to get them street legal, you have to pass an inspection where they check things like the safety of the vehicle. You have to have windshield if you're not wearing eye protection. You have to have blinkers, tail lights, mirrors, things like that. So the big thing of getting the vehicle ready for that is obviously installing the turn signal kit. I have worked with Corbin Custom Works in the past on a Polaris General kit, and the quality was amazing. So they were the first call that I made when I got the new Maverick X3. So what we have here is a new kit from Corbin's Custom Works that integrates the daytime running lights that are stock on the Maverick. So we replaced the stock lights with these. These run a white light when they're not flashing. When they are flashing, they flash amber. So that gets you all of your legal requirements for your turn signal kit, and it comes with all the other pieces that you would expect, which we'll get those out now and see what we got in the box. Okay, so this kit came with a horn, which you have to pass inspection as well. And so this is what you get with the kit from Corbin Custom Works. Extremely detailed packaging. Everything is laid out just perfect. The wiring harnesses are all labeled. And that's really why I like these parts. So their attention to detail is top notch. And I've been very happy with it so far. Also in this kit is the tag frame, which does have a little LED light that runs up the top. Yeah, and that's it. All the pieces have their instructions in there. So I'm gonna get started and get this thing put together. So I wanted to point something out about the quality of the kit from Corbin Custom Works. Right here, this little tab says, if you can see it, pull out for license plate mount. So the reason that I like that is it's all nice and clean and optional. So if you don't want a license plate, you don't have to pull that out. But I just thought that was a really cool way to do it. Nice, clean way to put that tab there. So I just wanted to point out some of the quality that you get with this kit.
Perfect.
So one thing that's important to note, the silver stuff on my finger is anti-seize. The stainless hardware that's provided in the kit already had the anti-seize on it. So just another example of how this kit has gone above and beyond to do some high quality work. So really cool. From the matching switch faces to the harnesses properly terminated and cut to length, the quality of the turn signal kit from Corbin Custom Works is absolutely top notch. I went with their kit because of one of the highest quality, and this kit exceeded my expectations. Chris Corbin is one of those guys that really appreciates attention to detail, and his products definitely illustrate that. If you're looking for the cleanest way to add turn signals to your X3, this is definitely the way to do it. Right here you can see some of the patterns that the flashers go through, and you can toggle a different setting just by flicking the turn signal switch while the flashers are on. Okay, I have the Maverick all loaded up. I believe I have all the necessary safety and traffic stuff on it. So I've got the turn signals, the mirrors, stop lights, brake lights, all that stuff is standard. The only thing I don't have that I think is questionable is the windshield. So the way the law reads is if you're going to wear eye protection, you don't need a windshield. So we'll always have a full face helmet on, so I don't really want to put a windshield on it. Other than that, I think it's good to go. So now I've got it loaded up. It's on the trailer. I'm going to head to MotoZoo, which is the place I actually bought the Maverick from, and see if they can do a quick inspection on it. So fingers crossed, and I'll let you know how it goes. Well, I just left the dealership where I purchased the Maverick, and I had them do the inspections because I knew they would do it. They already said they had somebody there on staff that was certified to do that. So I just loaded up, took it to them. The inspection took about 10 minutes. It was thorough though. I mean, they did go through all the things that they needed to make sure it was all good. But yeah, no problem. It cost me $7. And so now I've got this fancy sheet here with the sign off on everything. And next stop is the DMV and show them the sheet and hopefully get a tag and weld it on the Maverick and be good to go. So far so good. But one thing I forgot to mention, when the tech came out to do the inspection on it, he looked at the front looking for the little round turn signal lights, and he looked at the other guy that was with him and sort of gave him one of those looks, you know, oh, we got this guy, he's not going to make it past the inspection. And then he looked around on the dash and saw the blinker switch, and he flipped the blinker switch, and he went around to look at the front, and you can see his eyes widen, and he was pretty surprised that the sort of the OEM daytime running lights flashed amber. So it was cool to see that. But yeah, great install on the amber turn signals, and real happy with that and the clean look that has. So thought that was funny. So the final step in this process is to actually go to the DMV and take all the paperwork in and get a tag. So the running joke here in town is that this is absolutely the friendliest DMV probably in the country, and my first experience here really backed that up. So I expect nothing different this time. So I have my bill of sale, I have my certificate of origin, and I have my, what do we call this, state safety inspection sheet. So fingers crossed this goes well. Hopefully I'll be back in just a few minutes and let you know how it went. Well, they were super nice. But unfortunately, the dealer decided, or for whatever reason, did not sign the bill of sale. You would think they would know how to do that by now. So now I have to drive 20 minutes to the dealer, have them sign it, put in their dealer number, and then drive back to the DMV. So another hour to get this done. So, oh well, so lesson learned is make sure your paperwork is right. I mean, I just assumed that it was. I guess next time I'll ask them, is the paperwork right? So anyway, one more step. Perfect. All right, I just got done at the dealership, which was, you know, fairly quick and painless. But what's funny is when I got, the last part of this video that you guys just saw, when I got back in the Jeep, I was a little upset, because they didn't sign it, so I was going to have to drive all the way across town and fight traffic on the interstate, and blah, 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 blah. And then I realized that that's only about a 10-minute drive and there's no traffic, which is one of the great parts about, living here and around the Hurricane, Utah. So, yeah, it kind of put it all in perspective. It's really not that bad, but it's just funny that you get wrapped up in this whole rigmarole about, all the hustle and bustle of getting somewhere, but it's not like that here. So anyway, I'm headed back to DMV. I got the signature, and hopefully I can swap out my temporary registration for a legit tag, and that'll be the end of the process. So here we go. Oh, look what I got. Still feels weird. What I have here in my hand is an official Utah license plate that has real stickers on it. I also have a piece of paper that says this is not fake, that it's real. So being from Alabama, having a street legal UTV is like unbelievably impossible. So the fact that I can do this here and drive this down the street, that's a pretty cool thing. So if you guys are watching this, I'm assuming you want to do this yourself. Please don't be that guy that ruins it for all of us. There's always this one dude that's, got his UTV street legal and, runs into the side of a, school bus full of kids or something. Don't be that guy. So my plan is to treat every law as absolutely, the best I can and be respectful and everything else in this. And hopefully you guys will do the same. So I'd like to keep this going for a long time. And yeah, so I'm about to bolt this on, and I think I may drive it out to lunch, so that'd be kind of weird. Well, I guess one good thing about my extra trip to the dealer is I found this cool bag. So I sort of sound like my wife. I found this cute bag and I just don't tell her I said that. She doesn't watch these videos anyway, but just don't tell her.
Okay, I've been working like 3 jobs. Probably why I never see ya. Probably why I never have time for the fake friends that won't be ya. Oh God, I've been running now. Up early when the sun is out. Not sunning out my own soul, but those real ones, they coming out. Oh look who's reaching out. Old friends with a feature now. They don't work, so they need a free rule. They're reaching out from the west side of that old town. There's no show, so I go down to the open mic. Show love to the real ones they know now. Some of y'all don't know now. In a couple months, go find out. Been blowing up from the underground, and they stepping on them in mine now. And they know it's my time now. Coming up, I wanna climb now. Everybody claim they been ballin', but it's looking like they took a time out. Okay, I'm working on a Wednesday, then up again the next day. So-and-so is poppin', man, I skip it like it's leg day. Kicking like I'm Pele, I never care what they say. Put myself on Spotify, so every day my payday. That's right, I'm coming back like OJ, like a running back in his old days. Still rocking those OJs. My paychecks get a little bigger, but that don't change me on every mission.
That is still such a weird feeling. I just feel like you're doing something wrong.